So today, I'm going to show you some incredibly strange and mysterious phenomena that were luckily caught on camera. If they weren't caught on camera, no one would ever believe they happened. You will see clouds falling from mountains, floating rocks in the middle of the ocean, and even a river of fish in the desert. Some of these are so strange that even scientists are still trying to understand them. It looks like the sky is on fire, but it's not. This is a fire rainbow, one of the rarest and most stunning sights in the sky. They aren't made of fire and aren't true rainbows. It forms when sunlight passes through tiny ice crystals in high-altitude clouds. The sun has to be very high in the sky, and the ice crystals must be perfectly aligned. When everything lines up just right, the sky bursts into brilliant rainbow colors. Imagine finishing your day and stepping outside to relax for a moment. Then you suddenly notice something strange above your neighbor's house. A mysterious column of smoke rising from the chimney all the way up into the sky. What are they actually cooking? It seems to reach as high as the clouds. Doesn't it look like a doorway to another world? Almost like something is coming through a portal, or disappearing into one. This video went viral across the internet because of how unreal it looked. But according to scientists, this wasn't a portal at all. It was an extremely rare phenomenon caused by warm air mixing with moisture under very specific conditions. A group of people walking through a remote desert suddenly saw something they couldn't believe. Right there on the sand was a river of fish. Yes, you heard that, right? A flowing stream that looked like it had more fish than water. The video spread across the internet and went completely viral because nobody could understand what they were actually seeing. And the big question was, how is this even possible in the middle of a desert? If this wasn't captured on camera, honestly, who would ever believe it? Now let me ask you something. What do you think you're looking at right now? Believe it or not, one day in Yemen, something really unusual happened. On a mountain about 2,250 meters above sea level, it looked like clouds suddenly started falling down onto the mountain. The video spread all over the internet, but no one could clearly explain what caused it. Some people guessed it might have been a sudden mix of warm and cold air. What do you think about it? Imagine walking into a desert expecting nothing but endless sand, scorching heat, and the blazing sun. Then suddenly this happens. Look closely. Why is everyone's hair standing straight up? It's almost as if an invisible force is pulling it toward the sky. At the same time, a weird buzzing sound can be heard in the air. What is going on? This terrifying event was recorded in China's Kumtag Desert, and for a moment, the people there had no idea what was happening. Scientists say it happens because a strong electric field builds up in the clouds above, causing electrical charges to collect on people's hair and make it stand upright. This is a dangerous warning sign that a direct lightning strike is imminent. That means at any moment, a bolt of lightning could travel from the clouds straight through a person's body. Ever seen ocean waves in the sky? These are called Kelvin Helmholtz clouds. They form when two layers of air move at different speeds, causing the top layer to curl over like breaking waves. They're incredibly rare and usually disappear within minutes, making them one of the most amazing cloud formations on Earth. That perfect ring floating above a volcano isn't CGI, and it isn't an alien portal. It's one of the rarest volcanic phenomena on Earth. Believe it or not, some volcanoes can blow giant smoke rings into the sky. This rare phenomenon happens when a volcano suddenly blasts gas through a small opening. As the gas rushes out, it begins to spin, curling around itself and forming a massive circular vortex. In Nigeria, a man managed to capture something unbelievable on his phone. What you're seeing here is a sudden burst of crude oil coming up from the ground. It looks like an oil deposit just broke through the Earth's surface out of nowhere. From this rare scene, you can see how crude oil that is under high pressure underground can naturally come up to the surface. This isn't a giant, and it isn't a ghost. Believe it or not, this is actually you. Yes, you heard that, right? This mysterious phenomenon is called a Brocken Spectre. It happens when you are standing on a high mountain peak with clouds or fog below you. First, the clouds below you act like a giant screen. Your shadow is being projected onto those clouds. Because the clouds are far away and uneven, your shadow looks much bigger than normal. That's why it looks like a giant. In 2021, something unbelievable happened in the deserts of Saudi Arabia. Out of nowhere, a river of sand suddenly started forming right in the middle of the desert. How is that even possible? This wasn't just sand. It was actually a mix of water and sand cutting through an ancient dry channel hidden beneath the surface. Here's the strange part. The desert soil is so dry and baked by the sun that it doesn't absorb water quickly. So when water suddenly appears, it flows over the surface instead of soaking in, and it starts carrying sand, soil, and small rocks with it. That's what creates the strange effect of a river of sand moving across the desert. Looks scary just looking at it, right? These are called lenticular clouds, a unique type of cloud that often looks like a giant UFO floating in the sky. They form when strong winds flow over mountains and create invisible waves in the air. As moist air rises and cools in these waves, it forms these smooth, flying saucer-shaped clouds. They're rare, strange-looking, and one of nature's best UFO impersonators. Would you believe me if I told you this is a scene from the Pacific Ocean? Then, where's the water? Because we always think rocks are something that sink in water, not float on it. But one day, a group of people on a boat near the Pacific Ocean experienced something completely strange. Out of nowhere, rocks started appearing on the surface of the sea, and they actually surrounded their boat. Just look at it. How strange does that look? Later, scientists explained that these floating rocks were the result of an underwater volcanic eruption. They are known as pumice. What if I told you that every rainbow you've ever seen is incomplete? Sounds impossible, right? Most of the time, we see rainbows like this. But that's only because we're looking at them from the ground. But if you view it from a high mountain or even from an airplane, the hidden part suddenly becomes visible. And here's something even stranger. A person in New York captured a strange-looking rainbow like this on camera. According to them, it kept getting bigger and bigger, expanding about once every 20 seconds.